They gon' love me for my ambition.
Because if Kendrick really cared about Drake being a pedophile, he wouldn't talk about it in the diss record. It would be something that would have been addressed before the diss records. And the same for Drake. If Drake really cared about Kendrick Lamar being a wife beater, domestic violence, domestic abuse, he would bring it up prior to the beef. They're just lowballing, lowballing each other and using it as content for the music because they know there's going to get engagement. They know people are going to love it. And they're trying to win the war of perception. So far, in the public's eyes, Kendrick Lamar has won that. And Drake still has won that. For his core base, they still are rallying for him. They're not believing anything that academics are saying. They're not believing anything anyone's saying. They're still rallying for Drake. You know, they're standing behind Drake. They're, you know, to the point that they're sounding hypocritical. They're not like us sucks. Drake says a good record on his own record. But you guys don't like it? Make it make sense, right? But now we have a lot of the older people in hip-hop have come out and have made the Kendrick and Drake beef a life lesson. They're saying that it's a bad thing for the culture. And some of them are coming off hypocritical, and we're going to talk about that. But we have Questlove specifically saying this right here. This is Questlove's message. Questlove said he's from The Roots, legendary band, rap group, legendary. He's maybe top 10 drummer. Who knows? However you rank him, he's one of the best drummers of all time. Questlove, legend. I've met Questlove before. Shout out to Questlove at the Newport Jazz Festival. Nobody has won the war. This wasn't about skill. This was a wrestling match, level mudslinging and takedown by any means necessary. Women and children and actual facts be damned. Same audience wanting blood will soon put up RIP post like they weren't a part of the problem. Hip hop is truly dead, right? Fundamentally, Questlove specifically, I understand what he's saying.
I get it.
I get it, right?
It's hypocritical.
But it's hypocritical for Questlove to say this because Questlove was the same man that was performing live with Jay-Z when Jay-Z was performing his diss record to Nas. I think it was on MTV. Was that thing that MTV used to do live? When the people perform live?
The music award? Or
No,
just
no,
in
no.
general?
Like in general. Like those, almost like NPR, but it wasn't NPR. Remember that
Are you
shit?
talking about the one
that shit used to be classic.
that used to be with Bow Wow?
Not Hot 106. It was like MTV like live specials when they would just perform the songs.
I think it was MTV then. I think it might be VH1.
And Questlove was there with him performing it.
I think VH1 did.
It might have been.
He was
VH1.
playing the drums for Jay-Z, you know, during the rap beef.
I've seen the video you're talking about.
So people are like, so when you guys were doing it, it's okay, but now when these people are doing it, it's not okay, right? But that's one take, right? That's Questlove.
You know.
We had them all. Let's keep them in order.
You know what's
Keep
crazy
going.
about
What'd you
that
say,
take though?
Yeah.
The fact that the way that he's saying it, he's making it seem like it could get to that point.
As if he knows something.
Like on some like there could be a body.
Yeah, but I think there's reason in that theory of people's lives being affected, obviously, because we don't know what could happen. But as far as hip hop being dead because of this, is 100% inaccurate. So because last year hip hop took a decline and country music was number one.
MTV Unplugged.
Thank you for the comments. MTV Unplugged. I
That's
used to
what it was,
MTV
yeah,
Unplugged. So
Unplugged.
Jay-Z was
Yup.
doing MTV Unplugged, and
remember now.
Questlove was there playing the drums on MTV for Jay-Z when he was performing. Might have been Takeover. It might have been Takeover or Super Ugly. One of the
It
songs.
was probably Takeover.
Yeah, I don't think his was Super Ugly. I think that was Nas's. I could be wrong. I was born in 1998. Sorry.
Yeah, we were 4 when that Takeover came
Yeah,
out.
we were not from that era. But yeah, that whole idea of hip hop being dead, bro. So now when hip hop, in my opinion, is the most alive it's been in years.
Hell yeah.
This has been one of the best years in hip hop history for our generation. I love this year. Now the OGs want to say hip hop is dead.
Nah.
And we just have to be like, oh, you're right.
Why they being
hip hop
soft?
is dead.
Why they being soft?
Nah, bro.
When they were shooting each other back in the day.
Bro. Now we got Lazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Where was this energy when Takeoff died?
Bro.
Niggas was mad quiet to say anything against Jay Prince.
Telling you, man.
Yeah, when people are dying, when these rappers are dying, Pop Smoke, Takeoff,
Crickets.
people are not saying hip hop is dead. But when rappers are just rapping at each other, yeah, they're getting disrespectful, but it's rap. There's no rules, right? According to them, rap battle. Now hip hop is dead? Nah, bro. People gotta stop. Here we have Lazy Bone from
Hip hop, man, is by me going through every single fad of
Bone
this
Thugs and
thing.
Harmony. I love him.
I love musically the way it's grown, commercially the way it's grown, you know. And I thought we was getting into a good place. Lately, it's a lot of beef going on again.
A lot, bro. What do you think with the whole Drake and Kendrick going on?
I mean, I totally don't like it.
Why is
you
that?
know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan of both of theirs. I love Drake, man. I really, really admire Drake. I think his wordplay is immaculate. Whether he had friends that throwing bars or whatever the case may be, the music he put out is dope. I love Kendrick Lamar. Really love Kendrick Lamar. I would rather see them come together as a force as opposed to tearing down. I know a lot of people say, yeah, it was built on beef and all that. Yeah, cool, fine and dandy. But I saw what that did to NWA.
You know what
I'm saying?
You've been through that.
And I'm cut from that cloth. I was fortunate enough to be a kid on the block, living that life, that story that they was telling, having that be my favorite group. And then the time they spent beefing and wasting, I also got to see Eazy-E wanting to put his group back together, but he couldn't because they wasted so many times and he ended up passing away. So I saw what it did to Biggie and Pac, but I just don't feel like, maybe I'm older. It's just not a place that I want to be in because.
And this was, you know, Lazy Bone, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Bone Thugs and Harmony would literally get into fights with people. Like, it wasn't just rapping. They would literally get into fights with people, right? So you can also say that he's speaking from experience, which I get. You know, that he is speaking from experience. Now we have Corrupt talking from the West Coast right here.
And us over here, cuz we just make music. You like it or you don't like it.
See what Snoop said when he AI used that? Huh? Going back to bed.
What was that?
Snoop when he heard the AI.
Oh, that's what he said too.
When he used the Snoop voice and shit, I
That's
like
what
that
he
shit.
said too.
You know what my problem with that was? I'm like, bro, Snoop is literally at the house with his wife. Like, he literally is alive and he at the house. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like, if I was just put out a rap song and I'm dissing somebody and I use your voice and your voice, like, they at the house. Like,
don't use my voice.
but that's what I'm saying. To me, it was just disrespectful. But then what I didn't like is because I've been pushing our line so heavily is the fact that it's culture, bro. You go get the Dre type beat. You know what I'm saying? Then you use the Snoop.
But you know what? Drake is creative, and I'll be honest with you, because me and Daz, cuz we rolling with Kendrick no matter what.
That's what I be trying to
And
explain.
that's what really hurts because these are both my friends. Because as much as I roll with Kendrick, I let everybody know. They say, who's your favorite artist? I'll be honest, cuz Drake is my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? I love his artistry. I love how he mixes it all up. He could do that with the music and with adding these harmonies and shit like that and singing. And also, he's excellent on the mic. I mean, fuck, man.
He's an elite artist.
He did Unthinkable with Alicia Keys. Come on, cuz. I mean, that was epic to me, you know? As an artist, yeah, Drake is the key to me. Now, that going up against my number one murderer, because Kendrick is my murderer. This guy murders. Okay, he's not the player.
He's not the big player.
Kendrick cuts you to bits and pieces.
Like Corrupt
his
and
name is
Hardcore
K-Dot, okay?
Right.
The Kendrick must have got people fucked up. Okay? His name.
Shout out to Homegrown Radio. This was Corrupt speaking on here. So his perspective was more just like he's neutral, right? And also to remind people, I did want to play it to remind people how OGs do have love for Drake too.
No, they do.
Because people always want to like Drake, blah, blah, blah. Bro, Drake always shouts out OG rappers. He's a hip hop historian. He's a hip hop student, right? Remember when he did the Wu-Tang song? He did a music video too with the A$AP Rocky, but it never came out. Remember the Wu-Tang Forever? And like he paid homage to Wu-Tang. He connected with Wu-Tang.
Great song, by the way.
Last year he was just on stage with Dipset and fucking Joel Santana and Cameron. He always pays respect to the people before him. So I'm pretty sure he's probably tapped in with Corrupt to Corrupt to speak this way, saying that that's his favorite artist is Drake over everybody, but Kendrick's the murderer, but his favorite artist is Drake, right? So he's being more neutral there. He's not trying to pick a side, not trying to rile up the energy, right? We have Uncle Russell Simmons today, speaking out again about this battle from Bali.
Say that let's not all take on. I like that Drake and Kendrick. You see that they stopped it before. And having spoken to Top Dog, he said, you know, I had to put out a few fires. I don't know if he wants me to say that, but he had to put a few fires out. Them fires could have burnt. And Drake's house was under attack. What about them Compton niggas? We don't want that. God knows we don't want.
What did he just say?
Tupac.
Put the speaker up. What did he just say? He said Drake's house was under attack by one of them Compton niggas. What did he say? Is that what he said, Marlon?
Go back.
And Drake's house was under attack. What about them Compton niggas? We don't want that. God knows we don't want another Biggie and Tupac, but what does it say for the collective? Greater than all the rich people who don't matter to our lives in real life. They don't
Yeah, it
matter.
sounded
They're
like
just
you
a
said that.
Group of people. You
Or
think you're in the
Luda's
Illuminati.
not.
It's so crazy because you don't have just watch them. You learn from them, but you watch them. They're not real. They're just images.
And before that,
And
he
they
said he
just
spoke to Top Dog himself, Uncle Russell
No,
Simmons.
he just insinuated that Top told him that. That's what he just insinuated.
Oh my God.
Entertainment. But you're learning from them. And our collective is hurting because of them. If they reflect your thirst for dirt. If they reflect your higher selves, And Minister Farrakhan always said that if they reflect your higher selves, because you have both sides. And Kendrick almost always talks about uplifting, inspired things. But if they do that, then you change your life and the collective community. Every vibration matters. Every time they lift a vibration a little bit, it
My
matters.
brother, get this rapist.
So
off
right
my
now,
screen. I beg you.
Grapist.
He needs
Rape.
to come face his charges in the United States and shut the hell up.
Yeah, that's my thing with Russell Simmons. Like, I love everything he's done in the music industry as far as business wise. He's an icon.
I'm never going to trust a man that sits like that.
But when it comes to in his book, Healthy Vegan is one of the only books I've ever read in my life. I love that book. It's a dope book.
Are you a vegan?
No.
Did you ever try?
A little bit. I tried a little bit. But there's a lot of dope lessons in there.
Vegan is expensive.
Without just being a vegan, just the idea of eating food and stuff. A lot of dope health tips.
Yo, these people donating money are hilarious, bro.
But yeah, I wish Russell cleared up the situation with the whole allegation. Bro, you're in Bali. You were trying to avoid extradition. Extradition. We know what you're doing, allegedly.
Because if you didn't do it, you would have acknowledged it.
Yeah, you would be back in America. Why are you not back in America, Russ? Why aren't you in America doing business, start a podcast, start a company? Because in Bali, they're saying that that's a country that
It's free from extradition.
It's free from extradition. So
there's a few of them still.
No, but what is he getting accused of?
Rape.
Of rape, sexual assault with
wow.
women in the music industry when he worked at the labels, etc. Because he created Def Jam with Rick Rubin.
And it's not
it was him and Rick Rubin.
It's not 2 or 3, bro. It's 15.
Wow.
And Oprah was about to be. Did she ever do the documentary?
She did it. No, she didn't. She backed out from being a part of it
because of the Michael Jackson situation.
Yes.
That the people who testified against Mike were rechanging their
She
testimonies.
wanted more evidence. She said she wanted to hear both sides more.
Yeah, but there was gonna be a whole documentary about this shit, bro. It was crazy.
But yeah, that's Russell Simmons. And then he kind of was alluding to what we were saying earlier, that option of maybe they get together and end it. That'd be dope to see.
Master P, we're getting there. Don't worry.
Fat Joe.
Off for a second, so I try to lay off for a second because, I just keep getting everybody upset or whatever. And so I keep hearing Khaled tell me, stay in the light talking about beef. I'm with Little Boosie about hip hop beef.
Why he got Just for Men in the back?
No, that's his Just for 10. No, Turn to 10, whatever it's called. He owns that. He's a part owner now of that company.
Shit looks like you buy it at the flea market.
Yeah, he's like one of the faces of it too now.
That's
not just for men.
On your face.
Rewind the time. Rewind the time. 10, some shit like that.
It's all fun and games till somebody gets shot, and then it's rest in peace T-shirts. I'm with Boosie on that. The hip hop beefs is out of control.
And I think people are saying this because of Drake's shootings at his house. So people are alluding to this being tied to that, especially the OG rappers.
Going back to what we were saying earlier though about talking about, they're saying that because of life, this and that. This is why he didn't drop because he got shot. Blah 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 blah. He had plenty of time to drop something before the shooting happened at his house. 1, 2.
Drake.
Yeah. 2. He's not even acting like he just got fucking shot. He's over here posting to the news. Can you guys fly the helicopter later during the day because I'm sleeping?
But here's my
That's all bullshit.
But he can't act like he got, I'm getting shot because then people call him pussy. Oh, well, you're pussy.
Bro, because
last time around, what did he say? That I study hip hop and there's no rules, but there's some rules when it comes to the MS shit that Pusha T said about 40, right? So he went too far. But then Drake this time around, he looked like a hypocrite.
Because he went crazy.
You talking about the Whitney line, bro. The way Drake could have won this battle was by Kendrick Lamar dropped Like That. I'm really like that, a verse on someone else's song. That's how Drake should have responded. A verse on someone else's song.
Instead of giving him a whole
Then
song.
let's see if Kendrick drops a song. Instead, he drops push-ups. He starts the battle. He puts himself behind the fight. And then the first song that he drops in the battle, he's talking about Whitney. Talking about Kendrick Lamar's wife
You
right
set
away.
The precedent, yeah.
You did it too early. You shot yourself in the foot. So now Kendrick went haymaker, 17 days to respond. He was cooking up songs, allegedly 10 songs ready. He dropped so far, 5 of them or 4 of them. Drake, you fucked up the battle. You
wanna know
didn't. You
why?
didn't plan. You were a horrible war strategist.
Because he's not that guy. This is the second time this has happened to him. What did Pusha do to him? Baited him on a song. On a 2-minute song where only one bar is about you. The rest is about Wayne. He baited him. And what'd he do? He ran to the studio and got shot right in the face.
Yeah.
He keeps falling for it. He's not that guy. That's it. He's not that guy.
Because Doopy was before the child reveal, right?
Yes. He's not
He
that
should have
guy.
revealed his son on Doopy.
Not even that.
He should have been like, oh, and before you get to it, yes, I have a child.
He could have if he knew that information existed. He should have. He should have. If he knew the information exists. Bro, he's not that guy. He's not that guy. He's not a warrior.
He's not thinking ahead. He's
Not at
thinking
all.
in current. He's not planning the shit. Even though he alludes to it, drop and give me 50, whatever, right? And he's like, there was a rumor. Kendrick had a song for 4 years. I've been waiting for this for 10 years to happen.
And you
I
got
knew
it.
he never liked me. You weren't prepared, Drake. You weren't prepared. But I digress. What are you saying?
The Fat Joe thing. This is really pissing me off now. About the back and forth of hip hop beef. And like hip hop beef is too crazy. Yo, Fat Joe's from New York, correct?
The Bronx, nigga, what the fuck?
He's from New
Yeah.
York, correct? No,
Yeah.
no, I'm making sure niggas know.
Terror Squad.
Bro, what the fuck has been going on in New York all these years?
He leaned on all them buildings.
No, but stop it. What has been going on all these years in New York City? This is what pisses me the fuck off about these old heads
Didi
a lot of time.
Osama, all these young rappers.
These niggas is killing each other on these bars, bro. They make, drill is literally just rapping about your dead ops
Yeah.
on a song. New York has been literally a war zone for the last 4 to 5 years.
And no one's talking about it.
No one's talking about it. He ain't down there helping nobody. He's not talking to Sleepy Hollow. He's not talking to Chef G. He's not publicly calling shit out. Didi Osama's running around, so I need to get my lick back from my little brother. He was 14 when he died. He got stabbed in the subway, and they made a naughty pop song. And you want to talk about hip hop beef now? You know, crazy, bro. I watched
That's
New
true.
York drill scene this entire time. Victor killing each other. And one of the biggest names in New York hip hop has the nerve to say it got bad now.
Yeah.
Where were you when the 14-year-old got stabbed in the subway and they made a song mimicking his death? They had the police officers on TikTok doing the naughty bop. You know how crazy that is? And you want to bring up Drake and Funky Kendrick? You niggas is hypocrites. You are liars.
That is very true. That is very true. They're not looking out for the youngins.
That's a good one.
They're not looking out for the youngins in their own city. That is very
That's a good
true.
one. No, it's 100%
That's very
true.
true. We can end it here, bro.
You've spoken out more than they have. This is crazy, bro.
No, yeah, they were trying to kill me. The Didi Osama fans were like, that clip still goes viral. They were threatening me. I was
Bro,
like, oh.
Pop dies crickets, nigga. No unification call. Nothing in New York City. But they want to talk about Drake?
Bro.
You niggas need to have shame.
Let's see what Stevie Wonder's seeing.
Some of the greatest
Oh, he
artists of our
saw.
time are in a big argument right now. I want to know what message of, I know you're a peaceful guy, and you know a lot of people saying this is maybe bad for the culture. Just, you know, it's like just negative.
Any kind of war is bad for the world. Any kind of war.
I mean, and you know, Drake is talented.
I love
and
Stevie,
Kendrick
though,
is,
but damn.
is like, you know, he's a cultural icon, you know. So it's kind of hard to see these guys. Does it give you any bad feelings seeing these two guys, you know, in this position?
I have no bad feelings. I just think that the world needs to focus on what's going on. Because those things are just distractions.
Oh wow! You think it takes?
Listen, he was saying the most deaf situation comment, the original Russell Simmons comment that we covered a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember.
So, you know, Russell was like, "Oh, I don't care about Drake's lyrics. The world, people are dying," and is actually factual. Yes. And it's Stevie Wonder, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That's Stevie Wonder. God bless his heart.
And he's not wrong.
He's
We
not a
forgot about
rapper.
Palestine.
He's not a rapper, bro. This is not a rapper. He's not in rap industry. This is Stevie Wonder.
He's not wrong though. We forgot about national news. That's all I'm saying.
He's not wrong. No, he's not wrong. I respect to Stevie. Any kind of war is bad for the world. I love that.
Someone said, "How does he know the head level of the car?"
They gon' love me for my ambition.